So progressives like me love hearing about market innovation, but Donald Trump has gone too far once again, suggesting a 50-year mortgage. So if you're new to finance, new to mortgages, I'll talk about this real quick, and then we'll talk about Donald Trump's proposed plan for homeowners, something Fox News as well is standing behind. So there's lots of different types of mortgages. And you can picture, so typical 30-year mortgage, your mom and dad, my mom and dad, they want to buy a house, they want to eventually pay it off, and that's the plan. There's not much more to it. You want a home, you don't want to move zip codes, and you'll pay it off eventually. But like a 15-year mortgage doesn't sound that different. You'll see a different payment on a box. Maybe you're a high income individual, or you have a lot of money for a down payment, and you want the house gone. It's an asset that you want to own. You don't want anyone else to like interfere or something. A 15-year mortgage is a way to pay every month, save a little bit on interest, and you get the thing gone. But this keeps going. There's also mortgages. There's also mortgages that for people that are like home flippers. You might have heard these terms like adjustable rates. There's way to defer interest payments towards later in the mortgage. And so if you're planning on the market going up, you can take a little bit of a risk. You can maybe unload this property to someone else. And so what is a 50-year mortgage? This is what Donald Trump is suggesting, is he's saying everybody can buy a home. And this is another way for Donald Trump to try and loop in the middle class, loop in the upper middle class, and make things even more unfair for people. And so you can picture someone with great credit who wants a rental portfolio, it's so much better, if you can have 5 houses at, $2,000 a month, or you can have 10 houses at $1,000 a month, or 7 houses at $1,600. You want more. You want the cash flow of rental properties. And so what's the actual viability or feasibility? Is Donald Trump talking about regulating the mortgage market? I don't think anyone thinks that. And so here is the Democratic optimism and why Donald Trump and Fox News can't win on this issue. Is because there might be market solutions that provide inclusion, that shake things up. You might have different types of mortgage securities or ownership structures for real estate trusts. You might have these things that help, instead of having individual landlords and property owners, kind of owning all the risk into a rent payment. You might have market mechanisms that help spread some of this out and give a more fair shot for consumers, people looking to live somewhere. Donald Trump's not talking about that. He's talking about strategizing. This is what losing looks like when you have no way to work hard and solve